Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So on this episode I wanted to cover off my, I suppose, almost a year review of the Carbon GTR Evolve electric skateboard. Now I had before this on my history over the last sort of year and a half of riding. Again, I'm quite a newbie when it comes to it, but I've had a Meepo V2 that was fun. It was cheap, but it done what it says on the tin. I went to then a Bamboo GT from Evolve, and that was good but limited in terms of range. And then subsequently moved up to a Carbon GTR. Now I bought the Carbon GTR second hand. It was cheaper than buying it new, and I bought it with street and off-road wheels. And I must say, I mean, I know I've gone from, I suppose, not lesser quality, but I've gone from boards that are not up to the same quality as the GTR, clearly, but the difference going from a GT to a GTR was phenomenal. The smoothness, the acceleration, the braking just was fantastic. The customer service, I've got to admit, from Evolve is second to none. Always has been, always will be, as far as I'm concerned, in the UK. The guys there at the UK branch are just phenomenal, and you know, hats off to them. Every time I've had an issue or a problem or even a spare part at silly o'clock in the morning when I'm on the way to something, they've sorted me out. So hats off to you guys. And that's the big plus for me for the Evolve brand. They know customer service and they know how to treat people, and they know what's important. And then the board itself, I'm not going to go into the specs and the details. You can get that on any review. This is my personal opinions of the board. I've probably done hundreds and hundreds of miles so far in the almost a year I've had it. I've taken this everywhere. Check the videos out on my eSkate playlist if you want to see more. I take this everywhere, and like, I'm sitting here in a car park while my car is charging, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to do a review of the board. This thing's fantastic. I mean, charge wise and you know, distance wise is good. I'm probably getting, during the summer I was getting about 18 miles full off-road. Street wise, anywhere between 25 and 28 miles on the street mode, so that's good in terms of range. Speed wise, probably have it up to 21, 22 on off-road, and approximately 25, 26 on street. So it's a really capable board, fantastic. I've not really driven this in the rain, and it's not recommended. However, I have taken this out many nights when there's been puddles, and even the other night when it had thick mud and kind of rain water and stuff as well. So this can take a bit of a pounding with that. It's not waterproof, it's water resistant. You should always be careful if you clean it. Now personally, I've used a shower head to clean mine many a times, although the only downside to that is that when it does block the pipes, you have to clean them. So be wary of that because of all the grit and grime and stuff that you get off it. But to be honest, these things just go. Mine is lovingly called the Forger just because it keeps going, it keeps getting through stuff. We've been through some really gnarly like mud and stuff like that, and it literally just powers through. Now it's not a mountain board by any means, and you know, check our videos from me. I am building my own DIY sort of mountain board, but it's really capable. I mean, really capable. We've been through some really harsh sort of off-road and forests and trails and things like that, and it just handles it. And obviously then if you want to go street and on pavements and stuff, it's brilliant. It has different gearings, you know, from like things like 38 to 66 tooth, all different kinds of wheel setups in a different I don't know, they call it like strengths of wheels and like street wheels. You can get the 6 and 8 inch ATs, or like me, I'm using the 8 inch 200 Apex Customs shit slingers, which are fantastic off-road wheels. It's got the trigger remote, so this thing here. Now I like this and hate this at the same time. I really like the style, however I do think they're far too fragile. I've gone through one already just from a little drop and not much, and it smashed the screen. So you know, that was fixed, but by the time I had to wait for that, unfortunately I bought another one and sold the old one. So I think they could be better, slightly better made. In terms of the board itself, I can't fault it. You know, they are so well built and well made. The only thing I will say is, if you're new to boarding, the double kingpin trucks may be something that you have to get used to. Personally, I think it's probably best you get used to on those first, because it gives you more of the experience of what boarding can be in terms of carving. I think personally the GTR is an ideal starter board. It's not cheap, don't get me wrong. Bamboo GTR was approximately £1,400–1,500. The Carbon can run up to sort of £1,700–1,800. Like I said, I bought mine for 12, so it was a lot cheaper. But you know, it's worth the investment. It's a fantastic board. I can't wait to see what Evolve do next. I personally think they've got to come out with something four-wheel drive, or something that competes with something like Tramper and maybe the new Apex board. But I'd like to see some real innovation next from Evolve. These boards are great and they are selling like a truckload, but I think we just need to see something different, maybe more off-road this time. But we'll see. I mean, there's loads of options out there. Anyway, that's my thoughts and impressions of the Evolve Carbon GTR. What do you think? Have you got a GTR, whether it be a Bamboo or Carbon? What do you think? Do you think it's good, bad? What could they improve? Really interested if you put your details in the comments below. We can have a chat about it. Till next time, thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.